J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is up? It is a new week here at J360 Productions, and yes, of course, we are starting on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Don't worry, it won't be permanent. It's just something I got to do because I'm working on a few things in addition to, like, getting our week presentations together here. And let me just tell you this, it's starting to look really, really good. Now, here's the thing. We are in the trenches, but I'm going to keep on going because I got to keep digging at this stuff. And let me tell you this, things are looking great. The website is coming along. All J360 Jams episodes until the upcoming Jams 83 comes, they're all on j360productions.com. Now to make sure like the premium's set and also to make sure like everything is ready to rock and roll, because I still have a lot of things to roll out for you guys. Plus, in case you didn't notice, it's almost 7 o'clock. Put it that way. Grading on a curve here, but yes, indeed, 7 o'clock is here, and so are we. And this will actually be the start of something new for you all, because I was thinking about moving the shows up from the 10 spot anyway, and I figured like it would be pretty cool to do. So until further notice, let's go ahead and say 7 o'clock for the mini bites, and then tomorrow, for the J-Man show, we'll go ahead with another 7 o'clock special. We're going to do something experimental with that too tomorrow too, but yeah, 7 o'clock will start to be the new lineup for J360 programming. Now, where does that leave Jams, by the way? Well, I want to leave it up to you guys. What do you think? Do you think we should go ahead and push J360 Jams up to 7 o'clock instead of 10? Or, like, how do you guys really want to work this thing out? It's entirely up to you guys, because, I like that show being at 10, but, I wanted to give you guys a choice for that particular series. You know what I'm saying? Because all the other shows are moving up to 7. And then not to mention, like, I really got to get a nice distribution map out for you guys, because we are everywhere. And I noticed that some people are saying, oh, it's kind of hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. Not necessarily. There is a special way you can keep up with me and J360 Productions, and the best way to do it is to subscribe. That button there that says subscribe, like, all that stuff. Yeah. And then not only that, you can also leave comments on the shows and stuff like that. Like, all that stuff's open. It's just like if anything else, you would need a Spreaker account, or you can go to, like, Spotify, you can go to iHeartRadio, you can go to... We're available across all areas now. We're even on YouTube. Yeah, J360 radio shows are landing on J360 TV right now here on YouTube. So any of y'all that really want to go ahead and enjoy the content there, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like, all the links are available in the description box below. So, things are coming out in a bigger way this year. I really want to get everything where I need it to be so I can go ahead and keep making you guys this fresh content, not to mention other things that are about to unveil themselves. Because, see, next week, we are not going to be on the air. Matter of fact, we are going dark next week, so I can make sure that I have all the finishing touches, all the things that I need done, so that we can just keep on rolling. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and ride the rails, make it through everything this year of everything that we're doing, and with no stops. Because I know how, like, sometimes a production week can get in the way, and I know, like, taking the time to archive the episodes can be a real drag. But if I can do them all at that moment in time, along with giving you guys great content every single moment, we should be good to go. So this is the year to do all that stuff. And let me just tell you this. When I got J360 Jams all on j360productions.com, I've been like, yes, that is how it's done. Think about it, guys. 83 episodes, soon enough, it's going to be at 100. Like, even with this episode right here, this is pretty much the season finale of Mini Bite Season 4. Because when we come back, you see the 1-year anniversary it's already this week. It's this Friday. But you're not getting a Mini Bites episode that day. So, and this is episode 199. So you got the 200th episode coming along. That's going to start Mini Bites Season 5. And pay attention to the cover art, man, because the cover art tells you everything. With the new design and all that stuff, I got new designs rolling out. I got new time slots here. I got, like, new outlets and stuff for y'all. And we just getting started. I'm blown away by it all. And this will be the time to do it. By the way, a lot of y'all have been apologizing to me lately, and I don't know why, because we haven't done anything yet, and neither have all of you. So what are we apologizing for? Oh yeah, now I know what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, I get it. It was hard, y'all. It was hard, but you gotta realize this. When you have like a 5-game slump, okay, you don't know how to process it. It would have really hurt in a good way if we had won the damn thing and still went on. You know what I'm saying? We could have made this a very big comeback, but for some reason we didn't. It's kind of like being the extra in the Dragon Ball Z episode. I mean, unless you're doing something relevant to whoever's in the plot, you dead. So it's like, yeah, no, we started strong and then went out like that. I was like, no, this is terrible. And then not only that, you're starting to see a whole bunch of people run away from the Philadelphia Eagles fan base, which I'm glad that they are, because you can tell they were fair weather friends. But now you got people saying they don't believe in Hurts anymore. And then you also got people saying that Nick Sirianni needs to be fired. I'm going to be for real with you. I think Brian Johnson and I keep getting his name mixed up, but it's Mike Pantera. Those two, the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator, need to go. They need to go. I mean, if anything else, like, Nick Sirianni should stay, because you got to see this. In his career as being coach, he did lead the team to multiple different playoffs. Now, before you say, well, Doc Rivers kind of did that too. I get that. But you see, the thing about Doc Rivers is that Doc Rivers only led us into the playoffs, and then we would get knocked out of the playoffs. You see, like, with Nick Sirianni, we would be there, in the final parts of the playoffs. We would actually get out of playoffs and be the contenders. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like, he had a style, he had a plan, and it was working there for a little bit, even when people were really shaky about it. But you can see how people have turned their backs on you when, like, results have not been showing like they should have. And when the 49ers game happened, I think it kind of broke the bird. Something really broke the spirit and just took them out. I mean, it's kind of a reverse, because the year before, we broke the 49ers. So it's like, I guess it was just our turn, Strange, but yeah, don't apologize to me too. They're going to be my team regardless until I'm in the ground. You see what I'm saying? I will always be a Philadelphia Eagles fan, no matter where I live at, no matter where I'm going to be at, and no matter how far I go in my career and stuff, It's just one of those things to think about. At least I still got the Flyers, and at least I still got the Sixers, for better or worse. So I'm going to be okay. And then the Phillies will come around, and then we're going to really see something interesting. Though I think it'll be a good year on that front too, so just get rid of what doesn't work, restart anew, and win the whole damn thing. Which is pretty much what I have to do here at J360 Productions, because if my old plan worked out, I would have been in Cali by now. You see what I'm saying? But I had to rework my plans, I had to rework a few things. And plus, I'm going to shift into another direction with my art anyway, so it's like, yeah, let's just keep on progressing and moving forward on a few things. Because while things may change, and you haven't seen all of it yet, it's still going to be that awesome J360 Productions content that you love so much. And then not to mention working with a few other people, and also like looking into expanding the roster around here and stuff. It's really, really a very awesome time to be doing this kind of work. But I've also saw something very interesting I'm going to cover on the J-Man Show tomorrow. And I would love to go ahead and let you guys know that, but I can't do that right now. You're just going to have to wait and see, okay? But let's go through the schedule again, okay? So you have the mini bites happening right now. You have the J-Man Show happening tomorrow at 7. And then also you got it happening simulcasting between the J360 Radio and Twitch. Oh yeah, we doing it, y'all. I had to let that one out of the bag for you. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock. And then also what we have coming up is Jams 83. And Jams 83 is looking so good. We got a nice, awesome playlist happening. And, as usual, you guys can join me live in the studio if you want to. The chat room's right there for anybody that wants to sign up, It's all up to you. But if you're not going to listen to it live, don't worry. It'll be available in its podcast form across for everybody to listen to at any time of their leisure. Not to mention, you can also download the J360 radio episodes. I have no problem with that. You know what I mean? As long as you are having a good time and as long as like other people can have a good time, it's all about the growth this year. It's all about like scaling and moving forward in the brand. And not to mention, like, I really want you guys to enjoy the times you have here. Like, you know, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings by explaining certain things, but that just can't be helped. I mean, when water hits you, your feelings get hurt in some weird way. I just look at people all the time, but we're going to cover a lot of that subject matter on the J-Man show tomorrow. And then let me just tell you this, there's another J360 show that's making its comeback. So you just got to stay tuned and see what all unfolds. But all in all, though, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. We will meet up again tomorrow at 7 for the J-Man show. This is J-Man signing off. Peace.